Charles Schwab reported record third-quarter profits of $2.36 billion, riding that surge in retail investing. Revenue jumped 27% to $6.14 billion. That's also an all-time high.
Schwab.
Joining us right now for a look at what's ahead is Charles Schwab President and CEO Rick Wurster. And Rick, thank you for coming into set to talk to us this morning.
It's an honor to be here. Thanks for having me.
You like when I do that? You said you like
I love when you do it because it's very hard to remember financial services advertisements.
The commercials, they do backflips. Try the Voyo one with the funny little but that is very distinctive because you got that guy.
It's very memorable. He's a great actor.
Carl.
Yeah.
Carl. And he does really bad. He's one of those financial analysts at a full-service firm, and Schwab just undercuts him every step of the way, right?
He gets a little frustrated with us.
He does. Well, if we're looking at the earnings, things have it's really been a banner quarter for you, not to mention a banner year to date so far. Let's run through some of these numbers on this. Total client assets up 17% year over year to a record $11.59 trillion. Daily average trades up 30% year over year. Every number you look at, you guys are kind of knocking it out of the park. But maybe one of the ones to really focus on is brokerage accounts. 1 million plus new brokerage accounts for the fourth consecutive total. That's a pretty big deal. What's happening? Why are these people coming in besides maybe the advertising?
I think they're coming in because we're delivering for our clients. And we don't make our clients make any trade-offs. We have a great digital app like others, but they can also call in. And we took 7 million calls in the last quarter of clients asking questions like, hey, I watched Squawk Box this morning and people are talking about credit. What's the deal? Should I stay invested? We had hundreds of thousands of people walk into our branches in 400 communities across the country. So the fact that we're there for clients, making a difference locally and helping them achieve their financial dreams, that's what's driving more and more clients to Schwab.
It is a hardcore fight right now between all the brokerages that are out there, whether it's Schwab, whether it's Robinhood, whether it's Morgan Stanley. You all are the number one in retail trading, no close second. I think you have 7.4 million daily average trades versus 4 million at Robinhood. Morgan Stanley has less than 1 million. But there is a war at this point to try and win these customers. What do you do in that fight?
Well, everyone's coming after us because we are the leader and there isn't a close second. And what we do to win the fight is show up every day and make sure we deliver for our clients. And I think for traders, what we offer can't be matched. The benefit of what we do is we have 1,000 former trading professionals that wake up every day and answer the phones for our clients. We put on 35 hours a week of live trading coaching for our newer investors. And we have what we think is the best platform in Thinkorswim, which we acquired from Ameritrade. So we win by delivering the broadest experience and the best experience in the industry, and we're going to keep doing that.
I was kind of surprised at the demographics you have that are coming in. It's younger than I would have anticipated.
It is younger. It turns out Schwab is pretty hip. We're on YouTube, TikTok. We're actually the most followed financial services company on YouTube, which often surprises people. And we're winning with the young investor. A third of our new to firm households are Gen Zers under the age of 28. And they're coming to Schwab because they want to engage in their financial life. They want to have a plan. They want guidance along the way. They want access to our research and education. And we're providing all of that, which is why we're winning with the young investor.
Your stock for the year to date, I think, is up about 26%. And by the way, that coincides with when you took over the company. So congrats on that.
Thank you.
What are the hardest things about what you're working with right now, though? With competition that's tough up there. Right now, you've got the market going in your favor with all of the new highs that we've been hitting. How much is that at risk if you get into some trouble, if you have these lower days, higher volatility days? What happens? You said you get calls from all these people. What are they asking about right now?
Yeah, we have 46 million client accounts, so we see a range of behaviors. We have a lot of active traders. Those active traders, they've been buying dips, selling the rips, actually. And we have a lot of long-term investors who, when they call, we talk to them about diversification. We talk to them about not timing the market, but time in the market. One of the interesting things we've been talking to our clients about more recently is that the S&P is as concentrated as it's ever been.
Does that concern you?
Well, we want to talk to our clients about the power of diversification. The top 10 stocks in the S&P today are 38% of the index. That's more than double where it was 10 or 15 years ago. And so the benefits of diversification and thinking about your portfolio are as important as they've ever been. And those are the kinds of things that we're talking to our clients about every day and trying to help them because we're in the outcomes business. We're trying to help our clients achieve their financial goals.
Diversification into what, I guess, becomes the question.
Well, you can buy a broader variety of indices, different stocks, bonds, Bonds are actually cool again with rates coming down. Clients are more interested in actually owning bonds versus being in cash. So we're talking to clients about a variety of asset classes.
You're adding new things too. I think crypto ETFs are on the lineup, and you're looking to private assets.
Yes, we've been active in both. So in crypto, we do offer crypto ETFs, Bitcoin futures, closed-end funds. In fact, our clients own 20% of all the crypto exchange-traded products in our country. So they've been very active. We've seen visits to our crypto site go up 90% in the last year. It's a topic that's of high engagement. And for privates, we have made private investments available to our clients. We've done through third-party managers like KKR and Apollo and folks like that. And we've also stood up a team of alternative experts. If you want to invest in alternatives at Schwab, you're going to need to talk to a professional and make sure they're right for you and to make sure you find the right strategy for you.
How much demand is there for those alternatives? Like, has it been what you expected in terms of the demand going into it? Has it been stronger or less?
It's about what we expected. There's a lot of interest in privates. I think anything that can potentially offer some diversification to clients is of interest to them right now, and that's why privates are top of mind for many retail clients.
Rick, let's talk about the credit issues that really roiled the financials yesterday. You're a bank as well as a brokerage. You see loans that are out there. What questions do you have from your retail traders, but also what do you see just in terms of how fragile any of this is if there were bad loans that were being made as credit standards relaxed with good times?
A couple of thoughts. First, our bank was built for investors. We don't lend. We only lend to our clients, and we only lend against their assets. So we have never really had a credit issue in the history of our firm. And when we're not lending to clients, we're investing in government-backed securities. Mm-hmm. Now, when I look outside at the industry to others that are making those loans, I don't think we're seeing anything yet that's systemic. You don't see it in high yield spreads. Volatility's up a little bit, but we're not seeing the indicators that would suggest this is a broad-based credit issue yet. And also the economy, I think, is hanging in there. Unemployment is still relatively low, so it's hard to see at this moment it being a systemic issue.